This unit is Get Started with AppExchange. It is the first unit on the module AppExchange Basics on the Admin Intermediate Trail. My name is Jeff Alhadeff. You're welcome to join me on my journey to become a Salesforce admin as I work my way through the Build Your Salesforce Career on Trailhead. I meant to say build your admin career on Salesforce. If I come across anything that I find helpful or that I got confused on that took me a while to explain, or if I make a mistake, I'll link to it in the description below, so you could jump to that. If not, then I won't, and you're welcome to join me as I work my way through this unit, or not, whatever you like. Get started with AppExchange. After completing this unit, you'll be able to explain what AppExchange is, describe how Salesforce organizes AppExchange listings, and describe pricing on AppExchange. Origin of an AppExchange superhero. Your first week at Ursa Major had been perfect. Okay, this sort of throws me because when writing for Trailhead, our guidelines are to write in present tense. So I'm like, why are we writing past tense here? Friendly coworkers, great office, and a challenging project to tackle for your first Salesforce admin gig, the rollout of Sales Cloud at the region's leading renewable energy company. Managers were enthusiastic, and the sales team was excited. Was that the best use of a comma? I don't think you need that comma there. Things looked bright and sunny, as Ursa Major's president was fond of saying. It's just as Ursa... Okay, I don't like this construction. 8 weeks in, and most of Ursa Major's sales reps have made the jump to the cloud. Just as you expected, they're logging more leads and closing more deals than ever. Yay, but a few people are still selling the old way, tracking activities with scraps of paper, sticky notes, or sometimes not at all. The horror. You're confident that you can get the team to 100% adoption, but to do that you need data. For starters, you want to know how often reps are logging in and which features they're using. A way to visualize that data sounds nice too. Problem is you're busy with other projects. So are you facing an impossible task? Not if you become an AppExchange superhero. What is AppExchange? I actually gave a lesson to my son this morning about AppExchange because he was saying that, Daddy, did you know that there's people who make stuff for Minecraft and sell it and make money doing that? And I said, wow, that sounds like an app store, like AppExchange. He was more familiar with the App Store than he was with AppExchange, but I corrected that. What is AppExchange? AppExchange is the marketplace for all things Salesforce, including apps, Lightning components, Flow solutions, and more. I know Flow solutions is a term. It sounds like a plumbing product, though. That's just me. These thoughts are my own. I wish it was something different than Flow Solutions. What does this mean to you? Think of AppExchange as another gadget in your problem-solving utility belt. You have Salesforce, AppExchange, and... should I know what that icon is? Maybe. Short on time and don't want to build a solution from scratch, there's probably an app that meets your needs. The third-party service your users have been asking you to integrate, good chance it's available on AppExchange. And, starting a sentence with and, because it's the official Salesforce store, everything you expect from us, such as security and trusts, carries over to our listings. Okay. Peek behind those listings and discover that AppExchange is also a community. That community starts with Salesforce partners. They're the awesome folks creating solutions and services on top of Salesforce. And then there are the people, such as you, the admins, developers, and others, who use AppExchange to make your processes more efficient and teams more productive. Together, this community has powered AppExchange to more than 4,000 listings, 80,000 peer reviews, 7 million installations. Let's see, is that still accurate? I get like interested in this sort of stuff, like, There's your flow solutions. You know what? It is pretty incredible, the depth of everything. $3,625 apps. More than 4,000 listings. Did some come off? I just limited it, obviously. All right, whatever. What can I find in AppExchange? AppExchange has something for every Salesforce. Sorry, I don't think I was speaking there. I was just talking in my own head. I was curious if it was actually still 4,000 listings or if it was more than that, seeing where they got that number. But it looks like if I take off all these guys, because it's limited it, because there seems to be some things that aren't aligned. But that number didn't look like. Looks like 3,000, not 4,000. Maybe there's a difference between a listing and an app. Okay. AppExchange is something for every Salesforce cloud and product, but in general, you can see two kinds of things: solutions and consultants. A solution is something that plugs into Salesforce and extends its core functionality. It doesn't really plug into Salesforce. I'm not sure what the best metaphor is for this. Gets added into Salesforce, but doesn't really plug. There's no plug. It's software, not hardware. For example, an app that integrates an external survey tool with Service Cloud. Other examples of solutions are Lightning components, Lightning bolts, and Lightning data. My coworker is writing a Lightning bolt module. Consultants are Salesforce professionals who specialize in building custom solutions for specific clouds or industries. For example, a consultant can work with an equipment manufacturer to develop a set of apps for assembly technicians. There are over 1,000 consultants listed on the AppExchange. Still curious, is this true? Consultants. Yes, there are. There's 1,269 as of today. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I was looking for a company that a friend of mine works at. Okay, going back. And I didn't see a 1,000 number. Oh, yeah, we did. I did. I saw that. Okay, moving on. This is, I always love the screen captures of AppExchange because it looks different now, which is inevitable. Oh, look, it went from featured solutions to sponsored solutions. Okay, of course, not everyone comes to AppExchange knowing what they want. Perhaps you're curious about what's available for Sales Cloud, or if there's an especially popular app for your retail company. When you're not sure where to start, check out the store's collections. Collections are groups of listings curated by AppExchange experts, and they're a handy way of zeroing in on top solutions in a particular area. We talk more about collections in the next unit. One more thing. As with the product selection at your favorite online store, what's available on AppExchange is always changing and growing. Stop by often to see what's new, or sign up for the AppExchange newsletter to get updates to your inbox. AppExchange and Ohana. Next, to industry collections, perhaps you've noticed the Ohana section. Remember the AppExchange community we talked about earlier? They're an extension of the Salesforce Ohana, or family. And they're so important to the success of AppExchange. We gave them their own corner of the store. Head over to the Ohana section to connect with fellow community members to get the latest news, tips, and content from the AppExchange team. What about pricing? You're probably wondering whether AppExchange fits into your budget. With thousands of solutions that are free to install and use, the answer is yes. In fact, some of AppExchange's most popular solutions are free, such as our Salesforce Lab solutions, which are built by in-house Salesforce employees. Many providers also let you try before you buy, so you can be sure that whatever you're interested in meets your needs. In the next unit, you'll learn how to factor pricing into your AppExchange strategy. Back to Ursa Major. Now that you've mastered the fundamentals of AppExchange, let's return to the challenge facing Ursa Major Solar. To get the sales team to 100% adoption, you need to figure out how they're using Sales Cloud. Specifically, you want to know who's logging in, how often, and what features they're using. But how? After some brainstorming, you come up with the following options. Compile the data manually. You're a Salesforce admin. You don't mind manual anything. Next option, please. Build something yourself in Salesforce. Certainly a possibility, but you're buried under a bunch of projects at the moment. You can keep this as a backup option. Look for a solution on AppExchange. Cue the violins. Maybe a tool that meets your needs already exists, and all you need to do is find it. It's worth a try, right? So AppExchange it is. At this point, you might want to head straight to AppExchange, but with thousands of listings, browsing without a plan isn't the most efficient way to find a solution. The better out, learn how AppExchange superheroes home in on the perfect listing. When you're ready, head to the next unit for the training montage. Okay. I'll do the quiz here. Woohoo. Thanks for watching.